Hi, 大家好. Welcome to this video where we're going to introduce the 7-verb strategy for beginner Mandarin learners to help you have proper conversations faster at beginner level. So, what is the 7-verb strategy? The 7-verb strategy is based on the idea that 7 power verbs form the basis of thousands of essential sentences at beginner level. If you learn these power verbs first, then use them to build sentences that are useful to you, so combining them with other verbs and vocabulary, depending on your context, your goals. Then you will feel more confident to communicate more easily and effectively, essentially more fluently, at beginner level. Ultimately, understanding these 7 verbs will help you to have proper conversations in Mandarin faster as a beginner. The following conversation is built from the 7 power verbs, but also vocabulary from HSK 1 and 2. So you can see how you can have a fully fledged conversation focused on the 7 power verbs because they're so important, and also just using essentially beginner's vocab. So we're going to go through this conversation together, see how much you already understand. Hi, 你今天做什么? Hi, 我和朋友去北京，你呢？我和妈妈去商店买东西，你们什么时候去？我们上午9点去。你想要买什么？我想买衣服。我要新的衣服。你们去北京做什么？我们去北京，因为北京有很多商店，我们也想买东西，但是我们要买手机，不要买衣服。So, in our course, we suggest combining the 7 power verbs with vocabulary from HSK 1 and 2 because these are essential, frequently used words. It also helps you if you're then preparing to take an HSK 1 or 2 exam in the future. However, as I said, depending on your goals and context, you may feel it's more useful to look up other words and use other words, and that's completely fine. If you're interested in the full course, check the link in our description for the video and join our trusty Chinese school community to learn more. Let's go on to introducing the 7 power verbs then. So, to get the most out of these power verbs, learn how to use them in context and practice applying them with a range of useful vocabulary. You can use HSK 1 and 2 vocabulary for this, or look up your own words in a dictionary or use whatever you already know. Our first verb is 是, 是, which means to be. So we can translate it as is, are, am, or was, or will be even. 是. Number 2 is 喜欢, 喜欢, to like, 喜欢. Number 3 is 想要, 想要. 想要 means to want or would like. 想 can be used by itself for this. If we use 要 by itself, it can mean want, need, or will. I will do something. So you get a lot of mileage out of 想要. Number 4 is 有, 有, which means to have or exist. So there is or there are something. 5 we have 做, 做, to make or do. 6 is 去, 去, to go. And 7 is 3 words for can. 会, 能, and 可以. 会, 能, and 可以, all used in different specific contexts, which we get into in Unit 7 of the course. So saying can in Mandarin, you have to think about exactly what type of can you need to make sure you're using the right one. So in terms of our full course, which is in our school community, we include the following support for you. The course guide with all the notes for each unit, HSK 1 and 2 vocabulary lists, which you can use to help you answer questions and build sentences with the power verbs, links to Quizlet sets to revise the HSK 1 and 2 vocabulary, and teaching videos similar to this for each unit, breaking down the verb and saying all of the practice sentences so you get great listening and pronunciation practice. Time to have a look at our first power verb then. Unit 1 looks at 是, to be. 是, to be. and how we can use this verb in many different sentences at beginner level. So 是 is the verb to be in Mandarin. We use it in many situations when we want to express is, are, or as I said before, was or will be. But we don't use it when describing with adjectives. That's a separate grammar point. The negative version of 是 is 不是. 不是 is not, are not. We can ask questions using 是 with the verb 不 verb structure, so 是不是, 是不是, or by adding 吗 at the end of a statement. 是 is pronounced in the fourth tone, 是, 是. The character contains the sun or the day radical, the box with the one line, at the top, and the bottom component also contains the character for person at the very bottom. Okay, let's look at our practice sentences to see how 是 can be used in different contexts. I'm going to say them so you can listen and also copy to practice your pronunciation. 我是老师，我是老师，我是学生，我是学生，她是妈妈，她是妈妈，他是爸爸，他是爸爸，她是女儿，她是女儿，我们是同学，我们是同学，他是我的朋友，他是我的朋友，这是我的狗，这是我的狗，这是米饭，这是米饭，那是苹果，那是苹果，这不是茶，这不是茶，那不是水，那不是水，你是不是中国人？你是不是中国人？我是中国人，我是中国人。你不是中国人，你不是中国人。今天是星期一，今天是星期一。明天是星期二，明天是星期二。So, the idea is that 是 acts as a building block. You've got your example sentences here, all using vocab from HSK 1 and 2. Switch the vocabulary in these practice sentences to make your own versions, practicing using the power verb with vocabulary that's useful to you, to personalize the sentences. On the right-hand side, then, we have questions using the power verb 是, and the idea is you get to see example questions and practice answering them like you're having a conversation. So, 你是学生吗? Are you a student? So you can say, I am, 我是, or 我不是, I'm not a student. 他是你的爸爸吗? He is your dad. Is he your dad? So how do you answer that one with 是 or 不是? 这是你的狗吗? Is this your dog? This is your dog? How would you say this is or this isn't my dog? 你是不是中国人? Are you Chinese? 你是不是中国人? You can say I am Chinese or I'm not Chinese. 他是不是医生? 他是不是医生? Is she a doctor? She is a doctor or she isn't a doctor? Or you could say she is and then give a different profession. 你们是同学吗? 你们是同学吗? Are you classmates? You're going to say we are or we aren't classmates. Or you could say we are friends or we are family members if you want to give a different answer. Number 7, 明天是不是星期三? 明天是不是星期三? Is tomorrow Wednesday? So you would say tomorrow is or tomorrow isn't Wednesday. Or you could say tomorrow is and then a different day of the week. So I hope you found this video useful in understanding how these 7 power verbs can help you unlock speaking and writing and get to having conversations faster as a beginner. If you are interested in learning more about the course and having access to learning about all 7 power verbs and how they can help you, see the link in our description to join our Trusty Chinese School community. 下次见, see you next time.